Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I telling your story? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, I hope you stay for the story. It's fun. We go through the twists and turns of the story and find out what's at the end. If you're returning, you know how I read, and I hope you stay for the whole thing because, like I said, if you leave halfway through the story, sometimes I lose your energy and then I don't know what the story's going to be. So I want to find out exactly what you need to know. So I'm excited. Let's get into it. Oh, if you I would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, comment, share, and turn on that little notification so that I can get these stories out to you. The algorithm's a little tricky. It doesn't have an exact science that I can figure out. But what I do notice is the more of you that tune in and stay for the story, the more that the channel grows. And the more people have fun and join us. So what you guys got, because we have the full moon in Aries. This is exciting energy. It's a blood moon, and it's a lot of energy, a lot of fire energy. It's intense. It can be a little like, we can come off a little, maybe a little more aggressive than we want. And you also got the full moon in Libra card, which is great because this is a win-win outcome in the forecast. So that means that you have all this fire coming in, but you have very balanced energy. And with that balanced energy and this fire energy, you can create, because that fire is getting balanced and allowing it to move forward. So let's see what your story, what unfolds. So I hope everybody's been doing great. I love seeing you guys. Some of you joined me for the premiere with the collaboration of my dear friend Morgan at Morgan Black Tarot. She's a wonderful reader, so if you haven't seen her before, please check her out. And a lot of you are subscribers of both of ours, and so that's wonderful energy. So let's see what your full moon in Aries story is. Okay, let's see what wants to come out. Okay, the Knight of Cups. This is movement of energy, of emotions. This is going forward with a cup. And that's great because this is water energy. And with this full moon, having the water come in is a great balancing agent that goes along with your balancing of the full moon in Libra energy. So that is a great card to come out. First, your energy is showing up as very, very forward-moving in a exciting way with that Knight of Cups. So it looks like she's gone and gotten a cup from the little pond behind her. So she's moving forward with this new way of being, this new enlightenment from spirit. Maybe you've gotten a new spirit guide. There's a little on her cane is it looks like maybe a deer or an antelope. I think this looks like an antelope to me. Maybe that means something to you. I also saw a man when I was out this weekend who was wearing pants kind of like this. They were made of strips. So that's interesting, putting things together to create something. So behind her is this mist, and so like she's moving into the forefront. So maybe you are moving into the forefront of your life, you know, like this Aries moon with this water could create steam, which could power you forward, but in a more balanced way because it's warm water vapor. So that's a little different than just fire, which can burn more. The steam power can really fuel your endeavors, and you know you're gonna have a win-win outcome. So that's great. So can you give me some more cards to clarify this Knight of Cups. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. It does not want to come out. Oh, I'm using this, let's see, what is it called? The Steampunk Tarot. I thought this would be fun because I'm sporting my Wicked shirt, and there was a lot of steampunk imagery in that performance. It was amazing. If you get the chance to see it, it's definitely worth it. Oh, this is great. Justice. So again, we have this very balanced energy. Like I said, you're using this fire and water to create steam, to move your ideas forward, to move your life forward, and it's going to be a very balanced energy. You know, everything you've been doing maybe hasn't gotten recognized, but the universe was just waiting for the right time. A lot of people have been talking about that they have lost their ability to have their visions, their dreams, their instincts, and what I've noticed is I thought that happened to me too, but what I noticed is more that the universe was kind of protecting me from people around me that could have used that information in a way that wasn't helpful. So it does not want to come out, but let's see. Okay. Ooh, jumped out. 6 of Pentacles. This is great. I mean, you have gotten now 3 scales. That's so balanced. That's really amazing energy. I mean, it is like your energy, although maybe in the past you saw your fiery energy as immature, or people used it to say, you know, like, oh, you're too passionate, you're too this, you're too that, but you've really honed that your balance between the fire and the water, and that's led, you know, and you've used your childlike energy to create balance. Like, so maybe you were coming at things in more of a negative fiery way, and now you're coming at them in an excited, passionate fiery way, and that's great. I mean, you know, this is bringing complete and utter balance to your life. You've done that. You know, you've done the work. You've moved forward during times when it just seemed like everything was going against you, but you know, the universe was probably giving you signs and synchronicities that, you know, that things were going to balance out. It's just things don't happen in a linear way. Time does not function in a linear way. So sometimes we have to remember that what could seem bad in this moment is setting the course for something great in the future. Oh, perfect. The Tower. So this is great. So your energy is causing a tower. And I love seeing a tower in this situation because your energy is so balanced that I think that steam, that power is causing, you know, things around you to fall. And I want you to let it fall. You know, we've got this Aries moon, this fiery climax, and it's just like, how could we ask for a better card? This tower. This tower is probably going to come this week, and I'm reminding you, you know, with this full moon, because, you know, so the sun is reflecting onto the moon, and the moon is shining down on us, the sun's light, and it's really intense. There's a lot of solar activity going on, so we are getting a lot of fiery energy. And you know, so make sure that you are, you know, even though you have this great energy, make sure you are tempering that you're getting enough rest, that you're pausing before you speak, that you're acting in a way that you're going to see as balanced, that you're going to like yourself when you know, after you do it. It may feel good sometimes to blow up at people, but that doesn't always give us the win-win outcome that we really want. So, okay, let's clarify this Tower. Can you give me 3 cards to clarify this Tower? Okay, 7 of Swords. Okay. That would make sense with a Tower. Okay, that's too many. Give me 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Okay. The World. It flipped upside down, so we'll see what that what we clarify with the last card. Can I have one more card, please? Maybe to clarify the Tower, the Seven of Swords, and the World. Okay, let's see what we got. The Six of Cups. Okay, so you have a Tower that's coming in, and it's to deal with deception, betrayal, or gossip. This is interesting because we have the all-seeing eye, and so maybe someone was trying to deceive you about what you were actually seeing. You were like, no, I see this. I want fair and equal partnership. I want fair and equal give and take here. And they're telling you, oh, there is. And they're deceiving you. They're telling you to not trust your eyes, but to trust them. And that's causing a tower because you're like, no, I clearly see, I have balanced energy. I clearly see both sides of this. And you've been trying to tell me that what I'm seeing, this deception, this gossip, this whatever it was, betrayal, is not really happening. And I clearly see it. And this could have something to do with, like going back to your childlike wonder, your inner child, really knowing that you're trusting your inner child, and that inner child knows the truth. So no matter what someone tells you that you're not seeing, you clearly see it because you are trusting your inner child, who doesn't lie, who only sees the truth, only sees the good, the positive and the negative. It's not an emotional thing for them. It's just a fact. And that's what your inner child is seeing. And, the world has shifted. I think that, this flipping around, when this tower falls, it's going to be an end, a complete and utter ending to something. I mean, I really like getting the world on top of the tower. You are moving out of this environment, moving out of this space, because what this person is telling you is to not trust your inner child. Don't trust your eyes. Don't trust your instincts. Don't trust yourself. And that is not a person that has your best and highest good in mind. So, yeah, I'm glad you're going to be moving away from that situation, and that you're going to remember to use that balanced energy you keep getting. The full moon in Libra energy, the Six of Pentacles energy, the Justice energy. Very, very balanced energy. Moving in as the Knight of Cups. And, being in control of your emotions. You don't have to be nice, but make sure that you're standing in your integrity. Okay, let's move past the tower and see what happens afterwards. Okay, so you got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So lots of pentacles here. This is really great. So the King of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. It's a person who gets things done, moves forward, has that earth energy to bring in prosperity, comfort. See, here is the fire is being used to heat. So you're honing all these different areas of what's coming in. Like you're getting fire in and you're using it to do something beneficial for yourself. And with the Four of Pentacles here, because I'm going based more on the pictures than the traditional meaning for this one, it's you're like working together to create something. You're using your knowledge, your security, your earth energy, your manifestation energy to create something, and it's bringing in money. People are like, oh, I like this. I want to give you something. I want to purchase this. I want to pay for this. That's really great. So can we clarify? I'd like 2 cards to clarify this situation, this invention, this prosperity that's coming in. And it could have to do with, there's books in both of these. The Pentacles are here, and this is an invention. So you're inventing something, writing something. It doesn't, you could be drawing something. Yeah, it's really, you know, like there's like, this is the Four of Pentacles, but if you look in here, and I just saw that, there are a lot of pentacles. So what you put in that one pentacle is going to actually manifest quite a bit of prosperity. So let's get 2 cards to clarify what this is. I'm really enjoying your energy. I'm really enjoying your story. I hope you're enjoying it as well. And I hope you're doing great. Oh, okay. So this looks like you got the Four of Cups. And this looks like not really looking at everything you have. It's like, see, one of these cups is wine. And maybe you've been, and then there's a skull in the background. And then there's this cup up here. So maybe it's something that this invention or idea, art project is something that you've put on the back shelf. You put it, you know, you could have done this, you know, 4 years ago. Or longer, 4 decades, if that's possible for you. 4 days ago, 4 weeks ago, but you put it together, you know, you put it behind you and you haven't even looked at it. Maybe it's in a journal, or maybe it's an art project, or maybe it's a song, or maybe it's just, you know, I'm really into science, so I'm always like coming up with theories. And maybe it's something that you came up with a long time ago, and now it's coming into the forefront. This fiery energy, this full moon in Aries is bringing it forward. It's like it's bringing a climax. It's time for you to take action, because it's going to be prosperous, and it's going to give you a sense of comfort, of security, of balance in your life. So, you know, like maybe we've been procrastinating, you know, like, and, you know, this has been a long time. I mean, this skull, that takes quite a while to happen. And maybe you've been distracting yourself by your vices. You know, it could be anything. It could be like you play games on your phone too much, or like I do. Or maybe it's like it is drinking or eating, or, you know, I just was really thirsty. I got really, really thirsty last night. And maybe you're not intaking enough water. Maybe you're not intaking enough fluids. So remembering to do that. Like, wine's fine, but not all the time. You know, drink that water. I'm always reminding everybody to drink that water. It's vital. Like, we have cups in here. We have the scales. So this energy of really having your body in alignment. Maybe you need to look at your health, because a skull can also signify some issues with health. Okay, so let's get one more card to clarify. The Hermit. So look, oh, this is great, this card. He's got a lantern instead of just a light. It has this electricity. And I really like this. Like I said, you know, this is an invention, something brought forward. You've had some lightning idea. You know, you're probably spending a little too much time alone, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe doing things that weren't benefiting you, but you also spent that time at some point manifesting or coming up with something. You had a lightning idea. So that is really great energy. I hope you continue to follow that, because I think it will be very beneficial. Okay, I am going to now, oh, and we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is really great energy because she's very balanced. She brings in that, those ideas, that clear thinking, cuts through it, but with compassion and love. So, you know, think about yourself like that. We can have that fire, but we got to direct it in the correct way so that we can manifest in a balanced way. So I am going to pull I think it's called the Witch's, I don't know where it went, the Witch's Wisdom Oracle, to clarify your spread, to see what might help you in the situation. Okay, moon cycles. Okay, so we are literally talking about the cycles of the moon and how it's affecting us and what it's shining light on. And these things really do affect us. It's not, there's actually science behind this, how as the moon moves into different stages, different cycles, it affects the tides, and the poles and the magnetism on the planet. And it affects us because we have iron in our blood, which can be affected by the magnetic energy. So really paying attention to your cycles. I've been getting this image a lot, the three. And so really having that balance and making sure that you are not too heavy in one area so that you can manifest. So that's a really good card to clarify this. It goes along with what we've been talking about. So, and remember, the outcome is a win-win outcome. It's there. It's forecasted. You've just got to follow and not let this fiery blood moon energy take you over, but use it as fuel for your project. So that's not always easy. So remember, I said get enough sleep, drink some water, yeah. I mean, show yourself your body needs the respect, to manifest. In order for us to manifest, we have to make sure that our bodies are in alignment and healthy. And, this sometimes works to create rituals. You can create a ritual about drinking tea every day, or drinking water, or eating certain fruits and vegetables. This becomes a ritual of taking care of your temple, yourself, and bringing in, that helps bring in your guides, that helps bring in more balanced energy, and that helps you manifest in a more balanced way. Should I pull any more cards, or are we good? I'm going to pull a places card because I never know what I'm going to get, and it's kind of fun. Sometimes it means something to someone. I kept pulling the supermarket card. Again, I get this card all the time. I wonder if it's because I live near this bridge. So you got the bridge, connecting pathway, overcoming divides. Yes, like this balanced energy, connecting those things together, within yourself, within your environment. If you're getting overwhelmed by certain tasks, maybe you can delegate with someone else. I heard about this really cool thing when I was a new mother, and we're like other mothers, they trade and they clean each other's houses, and then they take care of their kids while they do that. And it really helps them because when they're cleaning their own house, they feel overwhelmed. When they're cleaning someone else's, they just do it. So, figuring out what works for you. Like if you're struggling in one area, maybe you can trade with somebody. Maybe you can find a teacher that can help you balance those energies. But making those connections and bridging one part of yourself to the other is really going to manifest really amazing things. I love this balanced energy. I love the connections that the story, that your story was giving today. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I hope you stayed for the story. And I can't, wait to interact with you guys again. I love you guys so much. Mwah. And I'll talk to you later. Oh, wait. Like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on the little notification, and I'll see you soon. Bye.